Let this inspire you to be bold, but don't give in to hate. And don't think you have to say just everything immediately. Give yourself time because there is a lot of noise happening all at once. Let what happened to Charlie Kirk inspire you to be bold, but also don't get under pressure to think you just have to fly off the handle on social media immediately or else you aren't bold or passionate enough. Don't confuse blind bravado with boldness, and remember that bravery and wisdom are not and need not be mutually exclusive. Yes, there is a time to respond, even quickly, but some of us also need time to gather information and then step away from the noise long enough to be confident in what we have to share, especially if we want to share something substantive. Time to gather our thoughts and pray about what to say. Because I felt that pressure. Oh, I could or should talk about this or that, or else my post is just going to be fluff, and then I'm not responding appropriately. As if talking about the spiritual side exclusively in a single post isn't good enough. Or as if I'm somehow supposed to cover all of my bases in one under 3 minute video. Because often when something like this happens, I have strong feelings. I have something to say, but I'm working on the how. Remember that this is a spiritual battle. Over the last 24 hours, I've taken a lot of notes. I've come up with some really good points. I've thought about the videos I could make and wondered if I should make. I've wondered, how do I talk about ideologies and their seriousness while also letting people know that they're loved? How do I do enough research in a short amount of time? How do I let this be a turning point in a good way? I have to come to terms with the fact that I'm not a perfect speaker, that there's no perfect listener, and that even Jesus himself, the one perfect speaker, couldn't make everyone hear him perfectly. I will say this though. If you're posting videos celebrating what happened to Charlie, that is evil. And I challenge you to examine your heart. I don't hate you, but I don't want you stuck in that state either. See, it's poignant that today is the 9/11 anniversary, and I remember that day. That was another action motivated by people who hate our freedoms, like the freedom of speech that Charlie so often represented. And we knew better than to celebrate that. So again, let this inspire you to be bold, but don't give in to hate. And don't feel condemned if you need some time to know how to respond. I'm not saying stay silent. I'm saying do your best to speak purposefully.